Hey guys and gals, Greg and Mortis back with a featured mini review of 2020's The Invisible Man. This one directed by Lee Whannell, and this one was also produced by Jason Blum and Blumhouse Productions. Man, all I gotta say right off the bat is double thumbs up on this one, man. I had a blast with it, just got back. And this one is a unique film in the fact that, yes, it is The Invisible Man, and you think of the Universal horror, and this one is loosely based on the adaptation of H.G. Wells's Invisible Man. I felt like this was a lot more following The Hollow Man than The Invisible Man. But with that said, character setup and everything, you got Cecilia in this film. The main actress is played by Elizabeth Moss, who done a tremendous job, man. She was stellar. You got her husband, who is a millionaire scientist, abusive, and his name's Adrian. His real name is Oliver Jackson-Cohen. And then you're introduced to her sister, who is Harriet Dyer, who plays Emily. And then you're also introduced to a childhood friend. He's a police officer, Detective James Lanier, and that's played by Aldous Hodge. And then his daughter is Sydney, Sydney, but her real name is Storm Reed. So that is kind of your cast, along with Michael Dorman, who plays the twin brother slash lawyer of Adrian. So basic premise of it is Cecilia is in an abusive relationship, and she wants to escape, and she does by night, one night, as she drugs her husband. He kind of goes to sleep, and she escapes. Well, she thinks everything's okay until she gets word from her sister that her husband has passed away. And that's where we're introduced to the brother and the lawyer, and there's this money offered to her, like, okay, he's giving you $5 million settlement, but there's a catch to it, and the catch is that, first of all, she cannot have any kind of criminal activity in her future, okay? And on top of that, she cannot be found mentally unstable or anything, okay? She cannot have any kind of mental disabilities after this. If she does, she gets the $5 million. So there is the plot. The plot then thickens once things starts going awry, where things start happening, like objects are moving, people start getting hit, things start happening to her, and then she starts realizing, wait a minute, Adrian ain't dead. Adrian's trying to, do what he's always done, is manipulate her and control her. And that's where the premise is. There's a good twist in this movie. The acting in this one is outstanding. The quality, the cinematography is gorgeous. I loved it. I thought they'd done a great job. So overall, the film to me is just entertaining. It has some good tension. It also has a few jump scares. It has some decent gore in it when needed. I just thought it was really well done. Now, The Invisible Man itself was slated back in around 2007. There was this whole, I don't know if anyone, you probably know about it. If not, there was this thing where they were going to try to take all the Universal monsters or the creatures, and they were going to make like a dark universe, they were calling it. And basically they were going to redo the Wolfman, they were going to do Frankenstein, Dracula, Invisible Man, all these, and they were going to have them all kind of interconnect. They were going to intertwine into the dark universe. Now, what ended up happening was in 2017, Tom Cruise and The Mummy came out, and it bombed. Like, it did horrible. And with that, the people said, nope, let's back up. We're not going to do this anymore. So it kind of sat on the shelf until Jason Blum was like taking interest in wanting to do something with the Universal universe. So he was able to get this produced and get this film made. And thank God he did, because I'm telling you, it's outstanding. So very impressed with it. Now what we're looking at is a spin-off, possibly, I've heard rumor, of The Invisible Woman. Also have heard tell now that there's going to be others. I know there's talks of The Bride of Frankenstein, and even Angelina Jolie has been kind of thrown the name out there for being the bride. We don't know. We'll see what happens, man. But I'm excited. I'm cool with it being one-off films. I'm cool with just doing an Invisible Man, releasing a Frankenstein in the future, a Dracula. I'm awesome with that. Hey, do it. if you do it like this. I loved it, man. Had a blast. It's not a perfect film, but I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm going to say get to the theater, watch it, support it. Can't wait for this thing to come out on Blu-ray or 4K, man, because I'll own it. Can't wait to watch it again. I'm telling you, the twist in this movie, I loved the acting, man. I thought Elizabeth Moss, once again, done a superb job. And even the character of Addis Hodge, man, I thought he done good as the detective police officer in this film as well. Just overall, really good. But the twist had me, man. I was like, all right. And as Pearl and I was sitting there watching in the theater, I was like, I'm liking this, man. I'm really liking it. And so I looked at her after the movie, and I'm like, I'm going to give that a 4. And she's like, a 4? Because I usually rate a 1 to 10. And I was like, no, 4 out of 5. She said, okay. So highly recommend it, man. Go to the theater, check it out. If you like this review, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up down below. I'd love for you, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, there's a button down there to click. Definitely subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you thought of this. What do you think about the Invisible Man? What do you think about the universe? Are you happy that they're doing these movies, man? I'd love to hear your take on it. Let me know. If you like what you're hearing, you can also follow us at landofthecreeps.blogspot.com. You can check out our horror podcast, where we release an episode every 2 weeks, and we do themes. We do all kinds of different things. We just had our Woman in Horror episode. We're also going to be doing a South Korean horror episode coming up, where we're going to look at South Korean horror films. So we just do a wide variety. So if you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more from the crew, definitely head over to landofthecreeps.blogspot.com. Once again, thank you for checking this out. Thank you for the support for every one of you. And we got some more videos coming out soon. For me, this is Greg Mortis. I'm going to talk to you again later on. So peace.